Bryan Wilkins here for Bosch Public Address Systems, here with our system architect, Preston Stevenson. Preston, what are the top 3 things that system integrators should know about Bosch Public Address Systems?
Yeah, I would think the first piece, right, to really talk about is that the solution is scalable, right? Whether we're talking about something small here from our Dynacord U series, whether we're moving up into something within our Paviro platform, or then something into the PRAESENSA platform. That would be number one, just from a size perspective. I think really the quality that we bring into the system and the health and the supervision monitoring, that's always nice for an integrator standpoint, because they're going to know if something's wrong in the field, right? You know, if a speaker line is to get cut, we're going to report that back. We have the ability to give that back, whether it's, you know, in a logging viewer, whether that's coming back on a call station, or whether it's even reporting back to an alarm. We don't want to find out when we actually go to use the system or need the system that it's not operational. And then I think just beyond that is really just the variety we have in the speaker portfolio. Whether you're looking at something from a small little 2-inch ceiling speaker to something that's a surface mount box speaker, indoors, outdoors, marine applications, all the way up to a 50-watt horn covering, you know, off the side of a building, the parking lot, parking facility.
Excellent. So we're seeing a lot of interest among hospitals for our solution. Can you tell us about a time that the Bosch PA team really came through on a hospital project?
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, something that we've really invested some time in, right? We've got some really strong partners in that place, in that vertical that we've worked with over time to kind of build up, you know, what we need, and actually taught some of these hospitals a little bit, hey, what can you have within the PA system? How can we make your audio quality better? And, you know, kind of goes back to what we talked about before, that supervision, right? That life safety piece. You know, life safety, we think about it from a mass notification standpoint, right? We have this facility, we want to evacuate, we need to know people, but, you know, maybe I need a doctor to report to a specific room for, you know, a code call or something like that. That truly is life safety, right? Even though it's just one person. And what you'll see is in that supervision, right? If we have a speaker that goes down, or we have that crash button next to a crash part, right? Those things are important. I think we've worked really well with hospitals and partners to be able to bring that together in both a small hospital clinic all the way up to a scalable enterprise solution throughout a hospital network.
And working with those partners to bring together that solution that's tailor-fit for that facility is really critical to the success of that project. Now, pivoting to another area as well, so it seems like manufacturing and warehouses is expanding in a big way here in North America. And these places are looking at public address systems, not just for emergency announcements, but to help coordinate movement on the floor as well. So how can this solution help make their operations more efficient?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when you look at that, it's really taking PRAESENSA from a standard paging system into the larger ecosystem, right? And, you know, I can kind of pick on it a little bit here. We've got this car, but when we put this in this area, we're going to have the video camera up here.
A vehicle has been detected in a no parking area.
And you hear this now playing this message of that, you know, you're in a no parking area, but this could be anything. This could be somebody walking in an area that they shouldn't be walking, or somebody places a pallet in a crossing area or an area that shouldn't be, or they're blocking a fire exit, right? So now we're taking this traditional big box area, or big square box of a storage facility, but using camera analytics to be able to do things. We're using it for paging. We're still giving you all that health monitoring, as well as, you know, when we need it, it truly is a mass notification or an evacuation system.
Absolutely. So Bosch PRAESENSA is an IP-based public address system. And how does this bring peace of mind for IT managers?
Yeah, I think, you know, from that standpoint, the fact that it is IP is from Bosch, it's encrypted, right? We always care about security. We don't want somebody getting into the system, being able to manipulate things. And then also the health supervision, right? The health supervision is important. Right now, from a network standpoint, I can supervise, I can know, hey, the system's either offline, or I've got troubles in my system across the network. If there's a vulnerability, I can do firmware upgrades. I can do these things over the network as well. And then going back just a simple interaction of, maybe I want to use phone paging. Maybe I need this on my SIP system to be able to call an extension and make an announcement or activate a alert remotely, right? I have that ability to be able to do that. And then going beyond that, we also have integration, as you see here in the top right, with our text-to-speech and our and what we call our APAS, our Advanced Public Address Server. So now I can use, Amazon Poly or Microsoft Azure to use text-to-speech to actually distribute messages or events.
That's really remarkable. Thank you very much, Preston.
Absolutely.
You can learn more at boschsecurity.us.